同学们，你们好。Hello, everyone. 今天我们复习。Today we are going to review. Today we are going to review lessons 4 to 5 and 9 to 10. 我们复习第4课、第5课、第9课和第10课。We're putting these lessons together because there will be numbers involved in these lessons. Now, first of all, let's have a quick review of the numbers 1 to 10. Can you count with me from 1 to 10? I'm sure you're pretty familiar with them by now. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's make it a bit more challenging. Can you count backwards from 10 to 1? Now let's have a go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the rocket goes. Okay, now let's play with our numbers for some more. This time, we're going to count the odd numbers. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Let's try that again, but this time a little bit more quickly. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Great. And this time the even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's do it again more quickly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well done. Now let's look at some bigger numbers. How do we say the bigger numbers? Well, first of all, we're going to review how to say the tens. Let's count from 10 to 90 in tens. Let's do it together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Good. And this time we're going to count the 9th number in every 10, starting from 19. Let's do it together. 19, 29, 30, 39, 50, 69, 70, 89, 99. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do another skip counting. This time we're going to skip count in 5, starting from 10. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Next time when you do your timetables, you can try say it in the Chinese version. Okay, Now let's have a little exercise to see how well you can understand the numbers. I'm going to say a number in Chinese, and you're going to figure out what number I just said. I'll show you the answer immediately. Let's begin. 16 21 33 49 58 66 74 85 96 Did you get them all correct? You can go back, you can rewind this video to go back earlier and to try the number practice again. All right, now let's come to the next session, vocabulary, about some of the important themes of our lesson. And in this review, we're going to talk about family. 我的家, my family. Okay, first of all, it's the family members, of course. Do you still remember how to say mom? Yes. Oh, sorry. You just still remember how to say this is daddy. 爸爸. Please read after me. 爸爸. 爸爸. Right. And how do we say mom? Yes, 妈妈. And elder brother? 哥哥. Elder sister. 姐姐. Little brother. 弟弟. Little sister or younger sister. 妹妹. And don't forget our pets. Little cat, how do we say that? 小猫, very good. And little dog? Yes, 小狗. And also some other important words here. See if you still remember how to read them and what they mean. 几口人, 几口人. How many people? Usually used it to ask about how many people in one's family. 几口人. 几岁? 几岁? How old? Especially when you're asking someone who's young, like a child. So you can ask how old using this word. 几岁? 多大? 多大? This word also means how old, but you can use this word to ask someone who is older as well as someone who is young. 多大? 有 have 没有 don't have. Okay, now I'm going to show you some family portraits and you will try to answer some questions in Chinese. 这是 Ella 的一家. This is Ella's family. Now, the questions. 问题. 他家有几口人? 他家有几口人? Answer. 他家有4口人. 他有几个妹妹? 他有几个妹妹? Answer. 他有一个妹妹. 他几岁? 他几岁? Answer. 他8岁. 他的妈妈多大? 他的妈妈多大? Answer. 他的妈妈38岁. 他的妈妈38岁. This is Eva's family. Eva 的一家. Question. 他家有几口人？他家有几口人 ？Answer， 他家有6口人。他有几个哥哥？他有几个哥哥 ？Answer， 他有2个哥哥。他有2个哥哥。Well, note that when you are saying how many and using to as in how many, here you do not say 2个, but you have to say 2个。他几岁？他几岁 ？Yes， 他1岁。他1岁。他的爸爸多大？他的爸爸多大 ？Answer， 他的爸爸42岁。This is George's family. 这是 George 的一家。他家有几口人？他家有几口人 ？Answer， 他家有5口人。他有姐姐吗？他有姐姐吗 ？Answer， 没有，他没有姐姐。George has no elder sisters. Well, all the children are boys. So I would assume that so definitely George doesn't have any sister either. So you can say 他没有姐姐，他也没有妹妹。他有几个哥哥？他有几个哥哥 ？That's right. 他有2个哥哥。Use 2 instead of 2 in this sentence. 他几岁？他几岁 ？Answer， 他3岁。他3岁。That's very nice. And now it's time to think about your family. Can you answer the questions about your family? For example, 你家有几口人？你有哥哥吗？ Or 你有姐姐吗？ And 你有弟弟吗？ Or 你有妹妹吗？ And finally, 你几岁？他们几岁？ How old are you and the rest of your family members? The next session, we're going to review how to tell the day and time. Let's look at some of the important words. 月 month. 号 a day in the month. 星期 week. Also, when it's paired with number, it means days of the week. 点 This is the hour when you are telling time. And 分 which means the minute of an hour. Do you remember how to say now? Yeah, it's 现在. And don't forget 生日 birthday. Okay, now I'm going to show you some some pages on the calendar, and you are going to answer the question, 今天星期几？今天星期几？今天星期一。今天星期几？今天星期四。今天星期几？今天星期二。今天星期几？今天星期天。 Yes, Sunday is 星期天. We don't use number in this word. Okay, and now look at some time and tell me, 现在几点？现在几点？现在6点。现在几点？现在7点30分。现在几点？现在9点15分。现在几点？现在10点40分。现在几点？现在12点55分。现在几点？现在2点20分。Okay, you may have noticed that when you are telling the time, when you're saying the hour, you do not say two as R, but still, but again, you say two as 两 when you are telling the hour. Okay, so the last one shouldn't be 2点20分, it should be 2点20分. Okay, and now again, let's come back to your family. Well, think about the birthdays of your family members. Do you know when their birthdays are? Okay, for example, 你的生日是几月几号？你妈妈的生日是几月几号？你爸爸的生日是几月几号？ And if you have brothers and sisters, what about their birthdays, right? Okay, and for this review session, I think you can take up to this challenge with writing or typing. Well, personally, I would think typing is more convenient and it lets you write out more sentences and words, and that's so great because with what you have learned so far, you're totally up to writing a short passage about you and your family. For example, these are the sentences you can totally produce now. 我叫什么？我几岁？我的生日是几月几号？ It's about you. 我家有几口人？我没有 or 有几个哥哥、姐姐、弟弟、妹妹。This is about people in your family. And 我的妈妈几岁？她的生日是几月几号？ All right, and also the other people in your family, you must know when their birthdays are, right? Okay, and why don't you use the worksheet that is paired up with this review session and write or type a few sentences about your family. Right? Give it a go. It will be quite challenging, but trust me, you will be enjoying doing it. Okay. All right, that is all for this review session. So good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.